microphone check.
Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
boys and girls, imperial citizens, and even the rebel scum, I am Johnny, writer for Level 1 Gaming, and with me tonight is Baron J67,
Graphics definitely remind me
writer,
of Rome City.
director of let me introduce himself.
Guys, I talk a lot. I email a lot of people. I'm the director of communications over here at the glorious Level 1 Gaming, where gaming begins. Now, I feel out of form, man, because it's been since we've had an official like StarCrossed Gamers episode. It's been how long?
Almost 10 months.
It's been
That
almost.
is
Oh Lord.
like a child could have been born in that time.
Oh Lord. God, don't throw that out there. Let me see. It, it's so crazy. Oh, and can we get a? Do you hear? Do I hear Dallas? Um, no, that is not Dallas. That is Johnny Man.
The one and only.
Let me see. Make sure. How's the audio? Say something again, Johnny.
Hello, hello, hello.
How we got? How we coming in? Because this is new. I usually don't run productions. That's usually not me. So if you hear Dallas, please let me know.
Testing, testing. Let
Testing,
us
testing,
know.
testing. Yeah, please. Do you do you hear anything extra? Audio check 1 2. What is this? The 5-foot assassin with the roughneck business.
Flows like gravity.
Okay. Let me see. You hear Johnny, but you swore you heard. Okay. Well, let me know now. I don't think I hear anything. This is straight mic test, mic test.
I think we're good.
No, you're probably not tripping because I am running gameplay, and who knows what audio is over the damn gameplay. So it is not a far fetched idea that there was some type of audio coming from that. So yeah, not a far fetched idea at all. Now, what we're here to talk about today, since this is a not a new show, it's a new show to Level 1. Me and Johnny, how many episodes did we get up to? About 17?
I believe it was 13, plus the 2 war parties.
We did war parties. Now, we started StarCrossed Gamers because we sat around and we talked a lot. You know, Johnny has been a part of. I'm sorry, I'm all far away. Johnny has been a part of the my content creating journey since the beginning. Um, okay, he said y'all good. Don't listen to me. Okay, for sure. No, I mean, please just let us know. But I mean, since the beginning, back in the days of playing Mountain Blade, like that's seriously where I met Johnny, and that was what about 3, probably closer to 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, or probably.
And we've just been cool as heck ever since then. And we've had long talks. We'd be playing video games. We'd be playing Mountain Blade or whatever else I decided to hop into at that time. And we would be having a dope conversation about a dope topic. And we would make the typical thing that everybody says. Oh man, we should have recorded that. Like that's always how it goes. We should have recorded that. Oh, we should have, dang, that would have been a dope podcast. Oh man, that was a whole podcast. We talked for 2 hours about why opening doors is a dope mechanic in video games. I don't know. I'm just coming up with stuff to say at this point.
But yeah, we go way back. The show goes way back. But here we are on the Level 1 YouTube channel, all brand new and with shiny new ships and blazing new armor.
And you know what's cool is now we could say StarCrossed gaming is what's the phrase? It's syndicated. No, we're
We've
cool
gone
now.
corporate.
We've gone corporate, guys. We've completely sold out. We're sorry to our original fans. We apologize, guys. We completely sold out. But like it says right above the gameplay, which is the game you're seeing right now is New World, the closed beta. I want to say it was early in my time playing. If you see anything absolutely wild pop up, please forgive me. I tried my best to comb through the video, and you may see some semi wild things that may not be a part of the New World
Yeah.
build. But that's beside the point. What we're here
Funny
to.
enough, oh, sorry. But
No, go
funny
ahead.
enough, what we may see in the gameplay is him getting one shot by someone in PvP.
That is a very strong possibility because my PvP skills during my time playing New World was absolute crap. I got my butt kicked religiously. Um, and but it was fun though. Now I already sat and talked like a whole almost 10-minute video about my time in New World, and I honestly can talk for hours more about it. But before we get too far off topic, what are we here to talk about today, Johnny?
We are here, either fortunately or unfortunately, depending on what view you want to take, is the mobile gaming space and how they're becoming progressively more and more greedy.
Now,
And yeah, yeah.
now, folks, I blame mobile games and Facebook games when it remember those like what was it, Farmville?
Hmm.
I blame those games, mobile gaming and Farmville, for the world we deal with now today. The gaming world we look at now. We live in a world where you have people going back and forth arguing about, the price increase of games is fine, technology has gotten better, da 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 da. Okay, and then you have people who are angry at people who love Game Pass. I swear we're not sponsored by Microsoft. I swear we're not getting a check from them. But when something's good, something's good. Now, for me, my number one issue, and I've said this on plenty podcasts. You could find a bunch of recordings out there of me saying it. I'm a firm believer that the price of games should go down.
Hmm.
Now, let me frame it. More people are gaming. I didn't pull that up. Normally, I have a bunch of other stuff ready, but I did not pull that up. How many people in the world play video games? Okay. Statista, which I'm guessing their whole everything is to stats. I don't know much about this place. Number of video gamers worldwide in 2020 by region. Okay. I don't care to look at the region. I just want to look at the whole. But okay, so we have in North America, we got 211 million gamers. People who classify themselves as gamers. Now, I wish I could like go through and check out different years, but we'll just stick with North America because that's where we live. That is a lot of people, right? Um,
Hmm.
that's a lot of people playing video games. That's a lot of people buying video games. That means there's people out there spend whether it's you're subscribing to something, whether it's Game Pass, PlayStation Now, Humble Bundle, blah 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 blah, whatever you're subscribing to, you're spending money to buy a game. So that also means you got a lot of people who are introduced to the microtransactions of the game. And there's a bunch of games out there with microtransactions, whether it's mobile games, whether it's your annual sports games, whether it's your Call of Duties, your annual shooters, which your Call of Duties, and then you got your year-round games such as Fortnite, Apex. What else do we got? I mean, I can go down the list.
I think it'd be a shorter list to find games that don't have microtransactions.
Yes, actually, that is true. It's a lot easier to list games that don't have them, and that's why games that don't have microtransactions are so praised right now. Or that's something that's mentioned. Like, even though EA, some of the scummiest game practices out there, they didn't have any microtransactions that I knew of in the Star Wars Fallen Order, right?
Well, that's the one game they didn't put it in, yeah.
Yeah, which is shocking because they could have definitely put it in there and they didn't, which was super strange, caught me off guard, but God bless them. Doesn't make up for all the other stuff, but it's a step in the right direction. Now,
They did
oh, go ahead.
technically they had like that one little pack that lets you play as like an Inquisitor skin and red lightsabers.
Ah, damn it, they fell short. Microtransactions.
But I think that was the only one.
Ah, which is very not that bad. Not it's not bad. Let's be honest here. That's not bad because the stuff we see out here is quite crazy. But that is not bad at all. Now, mobile games.
Hmm.
I have spent money on mobile game currencies in the past. There was
Hmm.
this one. I don't think it was a 4x a 4 time strategy game. I forgot what it was, but it was like a base building. Um, yes, Chakalaka. This is a Sunday show. I believe we're gonna be doing this every Sunday if Johnny can keep me on track because I know I'm usually the problem. Um, but we're gonna do this. We're bringing StarCrossed gamers over to level one. It's official. We're taking our we're taking our talents to South Beach.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
it's happening. We're doing it. And today we are absolutely talking about microtransactions that are ruining the gaming world. Now, Johnny, I've talked enough. I've said a lot about nothing. So please explain to us what Galaxy of Heroes, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is.
Right. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is, to my knowledge, is currently the only Star Wars mobile game you got going. There are a few others. There was a Clash of Clans ripoff, but that died. There was a few that were canceled, RIP, but so all you got is Galaxy of Heroes, which is a hero collecting game, much akin to the likes of Raid Shadow Legends. You have your characters, you gotta gear them up and level them up, and you fight against different teams in some PvP game modes. You got some like tower modes where you progressively more challenging opponents. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but the problem with Galaxy of Heroes right now is the development team, unfortunately. Capital Games, who are owned by EA, which I think you can identify the problem right there. Uh, they recently released a July 2021 blog post. Basically, like, it's like the it's called they call it a road ahead, but I know they typically give it a different name with other games. A road map, I believe. But in this post, they introduced a lot of new policies that the community at large has largely disagreed with. Amongst the things that are garnering the most people to raise their pitchforks is the fact that the Galactic Legends, which are the amongst the most popular, no, not popular, amongst the most powerful characters in the game, like your Luke Skywalkers, your Reys, your Kylos, etc. Um, Up until now, that you were able to counter these teams with other non-Galactic Legend character teams. Granted, it takes a lot of strategy to master, and you need to have the right modding. Well, there's mods which like boosts their speed, their health, their damage, etc. There's specific, modding schemes you need to put on those teams and etc. It's a lot of work. It's not just like they're not underpowered, the Galactic
Now,
Legends.
quick question: are
Mhm.
the mods? Are those things that you farm, or are they things that you have to buy?
You can farm them, but a lot
Okay.
of the players that are either been playing for a long time or the people that spend money can buy the in-game crystals, which is like the premium currency, to refresh the energy that they use to farm the mods.
Now, let me stop you right there. I heard you say premium currency. How many different currencies are in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes?
There is the crystals, which is like the only real premium currency, but you use the crystals in a variety of different ways
Okay.
to the point where, there may just be the crystals, but basically you gotta pay. Like, you gotta pay if you want to keep up. But you can buy the credits, which is like the regular currency. You can buy gear pieces, which is like the most popular way to do it. You can buy packs. Oh my gosh, the packs. That's how they get you. Um, but crystals has a lot of different uses. Um, and that's actually another thing, but we'll get there. Um, so as I was saying, the Galactic Legends, they're like the upper echelons. And in this blog post, they were saying the Galactic Legends are too underpowered, and we're gonna have to be nerfing a lot of your favorite characters because they can beat Galactic Legends in some teams.
Now,
Amongst them, oh, sorry, go ahead.
so just for clarity's sake, so you're
Mhm.
saying that the free to play characters were beating the paid for characters, and people were mad about that?
Uh, it's it's kind of hard to distinguish what would be a free to play character because some of these characters have been out for since like almost the beginning of the game. A lot of these other characters are um, they're not easy to get, but the amount of time that they've been in the game, free to play players can have access to them at this point. So it depends on the time frame, but at this point, all of these characters have been out for over a year. So I
Okay.
would classify them as able to it's within reach of the free to play players.
Okay. Now here's my next question. Do
Hmm.
you? Because I'm trying to. I haven't played it, and I'm assuming there's more people who, this isn't one of the most popular mobile games. So just to kind of frame it for folks, what do you think there's a fair amount of free, I guess, easily accessible characters, or is it a majority of them locked behind a lot of playtime and or paywall?
Um, I would say at this point currently there are more you can get your hands on these characters very easily.
Okay.
Well, with the exception of legendary characters.
Oh, okay.
I'll frame it for you like this. There's like four tiers of characters. There are the marquee characters, which are released. I don't. There's no like set schedule for them. It's just as they are come out. But um, you can get your hands on them day one if you play the event for them, like the week they come out.
Okay.
There are the basic legendaries, which are still very good. So like, don't think just because they're the third tier they're bad. But you have legendary characters like Han Solo, Chewbacca, like namestays in Star Wars.
Okay.
And then the tier above that are epic confrontation characters, who are still technically legendaries, but they're like, better legendaries. And then you have like, there's only two at the moment, thankfully. It's Anakin from the Clone Wars era,
Okay.
and you got Darth Malak from all the way back in KOTOR.
Nice.
And then there's the Galactic Legends. And currently there are five, but there's going to be six soon.
Mm. And what up, Miss Pinky? What up, Chocolaka?
Yeah, so with that in mind, all of the regular legendaries you're able to get if you want to farm towards them. The epic confrontations do take a while, even now, and that's just because of how they were laid out. But the Galactic Legends, if if you're starting fresh, like a brand new account, you'd have to be farming directly towards them for about a year to acquire one. Like that's the amount of time and resources that you have to invest.
Now you're saying a year, like a year in game.
Yeah. like log in every day for a year straight, and
Like
you
a
have to
year in
be
our human
optimizing.
time,
Yes.
just to unlock one galactic legendary character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is, I guess, is part of the problem because they want these investments of time and resources to be, worth their time to collect. And if they're being beaten by less than Galactic Legend characters, I guess they have a problem with that. But I don't see the problem with it personally. But so some of our favorite characters are getting nerfed, like the ones that got called out by name are Darth Vader. How could you possibly nerf Darth
Yeah,
Vader?
that makes no sense.
General Skywalker, which is the Epic Confrontation Anakin, he's getting nerfed.
Is that
And then
black tights and oh wait, you said
yeah,
Anakin.
yeah, like the one you see in the Clone Wars cartoon.
Got you.
And then none other than Jedi Knight Luke himself, Return of the Jedi, black suit Luke. He's getting nerfed.
Now, see, this is my problem, and this is where the microtransaction issue comes into play, and the companies start showing their hand when it comes to pay to win mechanics. I understand that you have to appease those who spent actual money into your free to play. Like
Hmm.
it's a weird balancing act. Like, hey, how do I make my game still fun without absolutely forcing people to spend money? Because even so, like, okay, for example, Road Company.
Hmm.
Road Company has a oh, okay. Let me see. Okay. Road Company, for example, they they have an achievement on Xbox that requires you to get that you have to win 8 matches with 8 different characters with 8 different rogues, or I forgot what their actual like official whatevers are called, right? I forgot what they're called. But in order to do that, you have to spend money because there
Hmm.
you do not get 8 characters to play as from the beginning. I think you start off with like 5. So in order to get 100% of the achievements on Xbox for Road Company, and correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, guys who play. I know I ran with Fame. You have to spend money in this game. Now, is that necessarily a bad thing? I say no, because for one, it's a free to play, and if you want 100% of the access of the game's trophies, then I can see them putting some type of paywall behind it. Now, I think the cheapest character in the game is like $5 or $6. So, in order to get quote unquote 100% access to the game, you got to spend $5. Okay. Now, knowing that, but this is different what you're talking about, because what you're from what I'm hearing is the moment you go against somebody as a completely free to play character player, if the moment you go against somebody who spent money on a unlocked what's the term, a galactic legend, is that what they're called?
Hmm.
The
Yeah.
moment you go against somebody who has a paid galactic legend on your team, you are, is it a guarantee to lose, or is it almost like a borderline guarantee to lose? Like you might as well just forfeit.
See, that's where the concern's coming in from the community,
Okay.
because basically with the nerfs to these characters, it's signaling. I think I don't. It's actually not signaling. They flat out said they want the meta to be only Galactic Legends could be Galactic Legends, and so people are concerned in like the matchmaking, like Territory Wars and Grand Arena, which are the two areas where you may come up against these guys. Is how are you possibly going to win if you do not have a Galactic Legend and your opponent does? They haven't come forward and say like we'll fix it so that doesn't happen. Like they've just intentionally left it, to they haven't addressed it.
See, that's scary. Now, this is the big problem with the whole microtransaction thing. Like for me, microtransactions in games such as Fortnite, right?
Hmm.
They don't really bother me. Now, it bothers me because you got a generation of gamers coming up and being raised in a world where spending extra money into a game is absolutely like normal. Like I feel like I come from a place like I remember when you would buy a game and that was it. Like of course there was like I forgot there was one game where it was like PC and 8 you had to get an extra disc and whatever. But I feel like I'm aging myself. But I remember a time where you bought a game and that was the game.
Hmm.
And then if DLC came out, it was something. It was a whole. That's what it was. It was or it was an expansion pack, an expansion. It added so much more value to it, and then everything started getting like pieced up, and we started getting less games. Now we can go down that
And
road.
then you got Oblivion horse armor.
Yes, Oblivion freaking horse armor that did nothing, not even protect the horse anymore. It seriously was a pure cosmetic in a game where there was no multiplayer.
Hmm.
Weird. That is just one of the weirdest things ever, right? Now, the greed factor. All that does, what they're talking about, is force the hand of people who truly love the game to at least go buy one character.
Oh yeah, but yeah. See, this is really like you're definitely hitting the hammer on the head or the nail on the head with the hammer.
Right?
But
One of those things.
yeah, whatever the phrase is. But you can't just flat out buy the Galactic Legend. It takes upwards. How many is it? I believe it's 5 rounds of three. So at around 15 characters, you need to have at an appropriate gear level, and you can either pay for those characters, or in the case of some, there are other legendaries. So you have to pay for the characters that you need for that legendary, and then you have to gear up the legendary.
Wait, so are you
So
saying this game's a pyramid scheme?
oh, it 100% is a pyramid scheme in terms of progression.
See,
But
that's terrifying. That
oh yeah.
and what scares me is because it's such a well what's the word I'm looking for? Since it's such a beloved IP,
Hmm.
people are gonna semi go for it, and not too many people are gonna be vocal against it, or people will be vocal against it but still partake.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's the crap part about it, man. That's the oh god. It's so damn ugh. It's so scummy because you know people love this world. Like anything they come out with. The fact that we don't see more Star Wars stuff always bothers me. Like
Hmm.
because the universe is so huge, because there's so much story, because like most of the stuff we see is what within like 50 years,
Yeah.
which is crazy because we have like when you look at the MMO, what is that, thousands of years in the past?
Yeah. I believe it's something akin to 2000, if
You
I'm
see
not
what I
mistaken.
mean? Like there is such a universe there, and yet even though we have quote unquote a lot of content out there around the Star Wars IP, we technically don't have that much. Like not as much as I believe we could have. Now that's just me
Yeah.
maybe being greedy, but I don't know. But when it comes to this game,
Hmm.
I think it's crap. I think it's greedy. I feel like with games out there that exist like Warframe. Now, Warframe does a good job of mixing up, hey, you could either spend a lot of time in the game or you can spend a little money to help speed up your time in the game. And while still having fun and accessible gameplay. Like if you told me that hey, within a month of playing the game hardcore, given 20 plus hours a week, I could unlock just about any character I want in the game. I would say that's cool. and I'm talking about Galaxy Heroes. Like I would say, okay, for free to play, in my eyes, that's not bad because I have to one keep you in the game, so you can, because I want the company to make their money, right? Like I'm not wanting these companies not to make any money. They gotta, you gotta pay your teams, your marketing, da 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 da. I got you. I want them to make their money.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're out here just killing the pockets of your fan base and the people playing and consuming your content just because you can, that's when it's like, bro, really? Like, okay, do you really need to make me unlock 3 tiers of characters, which some of those characters are literally paid to play with or to play as,
Mm-hmm.
just to unlock this new character that's necessary for me to compete? That's BS.
Yeah, it's definitely not a free to play friendly game. They've made, yeah, I would say like publicity stunt strides to make it more free to play friendly. Like they changed up the very beginning of the game. Like before they gave you some pretty crap characters, but this it was that way since the launch, so it wasn't like a intentional move.
Got you.
But they updated it now so where you get like stuff like Anakin, Ahsoka, Moff Gideon, and stuff. So that's cool.
Does
But
Moff Gideon have the freaking dark saber?
Darksaber, yeah, he does.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
Hmm.
Speaking of
But
that, dude, I still gotta finish
Mando.
Mando. It's all
Hmm.
like 3 new shows coming out. Like, still haven't
I
finished
know.
Mando. Oh God, I haven't even finished the bad batches. I wanted to say the other word, but I'm trying to be monetization friendly on here.
Oh, that's true.
Trying, trying. I
I
would like
know.
to feed my family with level 1 money at one day soon in the future. So got to start now.
Exactly.
Even though I curse like a sailor, I'm trying to hold back, guys. I'm doing my dangdest. Wow, that was
Oh yeah.
terrible.
Oh yeah. If you know me, I just use nothing but profane language.
Oh
So
yeah, Johnny
yeah,
is
I gotta.
definitely, he's that guy. He's
Oh yeah.
definitely, he makes sailors blush.
Oh yeah, that's me. But something I want to just make a known is even if you have access to these new marquee characters that come out,
Okay,
which is like I'll just explain it really quickly. The marquee characters, you can get them for free at 3 stars. Uh, but the maximum you can get is 7 stars.
okay.
And if you want to 7-star a character the day it comes out, the average amount of money you have to spend is around 350 to 400 per
American,
character. Yes.
what?
Yeah, you have to buy a console every time you want to buy a character.
Now, okay. Oh, that's so
And you
disgusting.
and people wonder how this game got $1 billion.
See, okay, this is once again the things that kill me, right?
Hmm.
When I hear talk about, oh, game prices should go up. First off, this is my ground argument. I think I said it earlier. There's more people gaming, which means there's more people buying games. There's more people, but since there's more people gaming, it's safe to assume that there's more people buying microtransactions. And then games have more microtransactions. And then the age range of gamers is quote unquote, it's getting older. Like I mean, me, I'm 30. I have 2 kids. Like, I'm the perfect demographic to buy microtransactions, to be honest with you. I work full
Oh yeah.
time. I'm busy as heck with level 1. I might only have like 10 solid hours a week to where I could just dedicate hardcore to gaming. Let's say I was heavy into FIFA, like I've been playing FIFA lately.
Oh boy.
Let's say I was big into the online scene. With those 10 hours a week, I would not have enough game time to compete in the online gameplay. I wouldn't be able to compete. I'd be getting outdone by people who have better teams, better players, better stats, da 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 da. So
I
what
have
way could
Ronaldo,
I
you
start
don't.
right? So what way could I start competing? Microtransactions. I'm the person they're marketing to. Then you got the impatient kid. You know, I'm being real general here. But this is knowing this. I do everything I can, right, to not buy microtransactions. Like I really try to avoid it because I don't want to promote. Because first off, these games still cost money. At least the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the FIFAs. I'm talking about your annual sports games, your Call of Duties. This stuff still freaking costs money. God, we're like 40 minutes in. I didn't even realize it. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, this went quick. Okay. Because I feel like I'm rolling into battle passes because I want to get on my rant about that.
Mhm.
Um, do you got anything else you want to the mobile game market and this galaxy of heroes?
Yes, I'll wrap up mobile gaming. The Although it does seem very bleak when it comes to Galaxy of Heroes, if you do enjoy Star Wars yourself, I would still recommend playing it. Just don't spend any money because all of this stuff is, I would say, a concern if you were trying to be competitive from the gate.
Okay.
But if you're just trying to play to have fun, then none of this really applies to you because you won't have a Galactic Legend at the beginning. You won't see one for a very long time, even with the bonkers matchmaking. And there's no reason for you to buy characters day one. So if you play at your own pace, you will not have any of those problems. And I still think it's fun. Like I play every day and I have fun with it. And but yeah, rest in peace to anybody that spends thousands of dollars playing this. But
Which happens quite a bit, right?
oh yeah, like there's a very good YouTube channel out there. Arnold T101. He is pretty much like the top dog that plays it. It's more of like a product review than a like gameplay.
Oh, okay.
But he will be willing to tell people don't pay for this character. It's not good or anything. So it is an honest opinion. It's not just like a shill.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, and then the other thing I had, but time's running quick, is that there are similar problems in a future Marvel mobile game by the name of Future Revolution. We don't have time to cover it tonight, it looks like, but there's a
Well, no,
YouTube
go
video
ahead.
by.
Go ahead and talk about it, man. Like I just we got time. I just didn't realize we spent it's been that long already. But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll keep it more brief because my knowledge of this isn't as substantial. But according to another YouTuber by the name of Mobile Gamer, who brought this to my attention, is this game Marvel Future Evolution. I think it's like a MMO light. I think it's
Okay.
not a hero collector, but the from what he described the problem as is the grinding is too extreme. Like and the thing I just wanted to highlight because of just how absurd it was to me is um your character, because I believe it's actual Marvel characters, so you can be Iron Man or Hawkeye or those kind of that roster.
Got you.
And there's like a helmet piece, a chest piece, leg pieces, and uh like boots,
Oh,
and
the
that's
game
just
isn't
your
out
armor.
yet. So you said Marvel Future Revolution. It's I guess there's a
Yeah,
pre-registration out right now.
yeah. So it's like in their beta early. Yeah. Um, the problem is the gear, like the armor that you put on your character, is too grindy. Like he was breaking down the math, and if you had three pieces of a specific tier and you were trying to get the last one, there's no actual way to acquire it outside of not loot boxes, but it's a dice roll, and it could take you
Ooh.
upwards of a year to get the specific armor piece, and that is not okay.
See, do you know what? I wonder if a lot of these mobile game developers bank on the fact that the the majority, the massive amount of people who will play this game will probably put some money into it and then kind of forget about it and only very, very, very casually play the game. Because I know for me, when it comes to most mobile games that I play, I'll be into it for like a week, but then it'll slowly turn into something I just check every now and then just to get my login, and then it'll slowly evolve into my phone telling me I should uninstall it.
Yeah.
So, do you think this is a part of like, I don't know, man, because that's a scummy way of ensuring that the people who are day to day players stay busy while
Hmm.
also pushing the casual players who want to compete to spend money. It's a very scummy way of doing it.
Oh yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. There's no reason it should. There's no reason to make a game grindier.
Just for the
Like,
yeah, just to straight out push money. If for the only reason of making more money.
yeah, like why? There's come on. Like it just baffles me how they're able to get away with it.
Like I don't know if anybody in the chat, like do you guys often spend money on make what would you say, purchase microtransactions? Like, is that a common thing that you guys do? Let me know in the chat. And how
Yeah,
often
not
do you
even
do it?
exclusively to a mobile game.
Yeah, but just period. Because now I wanna roll over to battle passes.
Hmm.
Now, battle passes are one of the big reasons why I believe the cost of video games should be cheaper and not more expensive.
Hmm.
Battle passes are one of the biggest like scams in a game that you are if it's in a game that you already had to pay for. So we'll use Call of Duty for example, and
Oh
we'll
gosh.
actually compare it to man, that Game Pass sold me to get an Xbox. Okay, because Game Pass makes sense. Like for me and the way my life functions, Game Pass makes perfect sense. That, and I'm a sucker for subscription services. I'm an absolute sucker
Sponsored by
for
Microsoft.
right. I wish we were sponsored by Microsoft. We're not sponsored by Microsoft, but that would be pretty funny.
Come
Um,
on, Mr. Director, make it happen.
right. I'm working on it. Okay. Um, but no, like check this out. So this is from the Call of Duty Warzone website, right? When it comes to the Battle Pass,
Hmm.
you can purchase at any time without missing any content, right? If you choose to purchase the Battle Pass after already ranking up a few tiers, no problem. You'll immediately be awarded everything from the tiers you have already unlocked through gameplay.
Hmm.
Now check this out. My issue with the Battle Pass is you pay for an opportunity to unlock in-game items. So they just completely bypass. Like, hey, let's not even sell them chest. Let's not even sell. Well, even though they do all that too. See, there you go. They do all that too. They sell you skin packs. They sell you weapon packs, and on top of that, they sell battle passes.
Yes,
But
so you
but
have a
you
$60 base game price, the
R70
$20
depending on
Game
which console
Pass.
you get.
Oh God. But then a $20 Game Pass, and then $20 bundle packs in the store.
Bro, and now I think the battle passes in Call of Duty are $10. I don't wanna lie on the people. I think they're $10. I could be wrong. Last time I remember it was $10. Now
Okay. I just
my
remember 20.
which I don't doubt. I don't doubt. I could be completely wrong. I usually am. This is the thing that gets me. Why not make it to where at the end of the season, whatever you didn't unlock, they give it to you? Why, like I'm so confused by this. Like I pay for the opportunity to unlock. So you
Well, that's
create microtransactions that give me a chance. Now, what if I'm just really bad at Call of Duty? What if I'm just really bad at the game?
well, I hate to say it to you, but I'm sure, if you don't get the specific gun you want, I'm sure if you look at the store, you can find an appropriate replacement.
And this is and gosh, it's so nuts, bro. Like it's one of the most disgusting things to me, man. Because once again, people in my situation. See, I'm bad at Call of Duty. Me too. I'm not, dude. I'm not that good at Call of Duty. I'm all right. I can hold my own, but I'm not sweaty at all. I don't think I've ever maxed out any of the battle passes that I picked up. So, in my opinion, I've wasted money. Now, yes, I'm an adult. Yes, I have complete agency over my life and control over my life. I didn't have to buy the battle pass, but why you already got my money? You know what I mean? Like you have my money.
Well, you see, the reason that they don't give you the rest of the stuff is it de-incentivizes gameplay.
And that's the what's the phrase? That's the crux of the issue. So I get it. You want me here, right? You want me here. You want me in your game because the more I'm playing your game, the more chance for me to buy microtransactions is is increased. And then they even have this tier skips. You know, for 150 COD points, you could skip a tier. You know, come on. Like it's not that bad. And then another issue behind it is the way they market it to you. Like in between each match. I mean, it's been a long time since I played Call of Duty, so I could be completely off base here. But
Yeah, when we were playing Battle Pass 2 was the one that came out.
oh yeah, it's been a long dude. We used to get some wins in Warzone, bro.
Oh yeah,
We
it
weren't
was
bad.
a fun time.
What? Oh yeah, we were top. What was it? Top 5% at one point.
I think so. I think you were ahead of me.
I know. I got up at when it first like really came out. I think we got up to like 10 to 14 wins or something like that. And whatever, we were doing good. We weren't bad. We got wins. I felt I hit a point to where I felt like I didn't need to play anymore because I didn't care to win anymore because it just got ridiculous. But that's beside the point. I just hate the fact that I paid money for a battle pass that gave me an opportunity to unlock stuff on a full priced game. A game that I bought. Why would you do that to people when you don't have to? You already have me. You already have me. At least, and this is what I'm saying. So, okay, so let's answer because I know you brought up a good point with keeping people playing daily. So, okay, this is all I'm saying is after the $10 at the end of the season, right before you swap to a new season, do a new intro, make a change to the Warzone map, blah 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 blah. Give me a full unlock of my battle pass. That's all I'm asking.
Well, you see, Baron, we can't actually do that, because I don't actually have a reason lined up, but you know, if you were to actually be able to ask them that, they would have one ready.
Right? And well, what about those who worked hard for their I mean, and that's fair. And the cool thing about those who worked hard to unlock everything in the battle pass before the season ended is they got to use it. Now you talk to me, the dude who's semi trash at the game. I didn't get to use it because I couldn't unlock it, and now it's gone. But I paid for the opportunity to get it. That's all I'm saying. Look, lower the price of games. I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Only games I feel that can justify a price increase, even though in my opinion it's still not a solid justification. But would be the games that don't have microtransactions. If your game
Oh,
doesn't have microtransactions and it's a one-off situation and it's a heavy narrative story-driven situation with a big plot twist that once you know it, the game's dead. Like there's no real reason to play it anymore other than the love for the game. And there's no multiplayer, everything attached to it. Go ahead and charge your full price $60, right? I'm okay with that. You see, I didn't say 70. I say it's 60 because once again, it's not like you're printing disc. It's not like you're most people are buying games digitally. So don't play me out. It's not like you're out here printing millions and millions and millions of disc. Like, stop it. This is code. Send me my code. But if you have a game that has multiplayer with a battle pass with microtransactions on top of being full priced, or if you have battle pass season or whatever, battle pass or season pass, microtransactions, blah 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 blah, a bunch of skins and a half, and then pay to win mechanics, your game should not be full priced, because now you're just being greedy. Now I can't tell a company what to do, right? That's why oftentimes I don't buy many games day one anymore. Like I used to, but I really don't. Like, I am a Black Friday shopper. I don't know if you guys were around and remember what I did this past Black Friday. I ended up getting a crap ton of games that I missed out on. Day one, I think I picked up like 6 major titles, like everything from Spider-Man to Persona 5.
Oh,
Yeah, like I picked up a bunch of games.
the last time I got a day one game was Halo 4. I pre-ordered it,
Ooh.
and let me tell you, never played Halo again. That game ruined the whole franchise for me.
Oh. Oh man. Are you looking into Halo Infinite?
No, they've already lost me.
They've lost you. That's fair.
Yeah,
I know
I
Fame.
grew up with Halo 2 though.
Didn't we all? Like I think back to what did I play a lot of? Halo 2. I played a lot of Halo 2. That was with the Arbiter and everything, right? It's been, yeah, but after Halo 3 I completely fell off. But I know
I made
Fame.
it to Reach.
Oh, ooh, let me stop lying. Reach, spoiler alert, was with that really cool ending, right?
Hmm.
Where the whole like battle, like, until kind of you, that part.
Yeah, how long you can go without.
Yeah, okay. Think COD games are the only ones I've gotten on day one. Ah, okay. And everybody has their thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to shame people, right? Like,
No,
that's not at
absolutely
all.
not.
That's not at all what this is about. My issue is they are running people's pockets for no reason.
It's like they're just trying to buy like vacation homes in the Cayman Islands or something.
On 10. Now I'm gonna tell you, after all this craziness that's coming out and that they're dealing with, I wouldn't be shocked if they come out with like crazy ultimate sales. Like, all of a sudden day one games from Activision and whatnot are about to be like half off. Like, they,
Oh God.
even though that wouldn't be enough to make up for the horrendous stuff that's been going on, but I the marketing team is definitely trying to work up something slick. Now
It's not gonna work.
it's not gonna work, but they're gonna do it if they're smart, or they may just act like it didn't happen. But that's a whole different issue. Now, battle passes, because they're not gonna go away. My cure to them, to make them a little more reasonable, is at the end of the season, for whatever game it is, give people everything that was in there. Now, I do know that some of the unlocks are the money currency, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take
The
that out.
conquest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, take that out then. Like, don't give me that, but give me all the digital items that I would have unlocked. And that's me being nice, because I'm a firm believer that they should get everything at the end of the season. But I know, I want to say, with Call of Duty, if you don't spend any of the COD points and you unlock the whole battle pass, you'll have enough to buy the next battle pass.
Yeah. At
I
the
think,
very least, they
yeah,
should give you the items in the battle pass that were
that's
free to begin with.
that's what I'm saying. Just give me those items. I paid for, once again, I know I paid for access to the battle pass. But now I feel like I'm talking in circles. Folks, be wise with your money. We're wrapping up. Enjoy. Oh, yeah, see, I recycle my points. Yeah, that's what Ziggy. Much love to Ziggy. Dude's a beast at Call of Duty. That's what he told me. He was like, bro, if you just buy your battle pass once and you play it enough, you'll have enough points to buy the next one. Like, and you can keep doing that as long as you don't buy anything else. Which is, that's reasonable, but all I'm asking for is give me everything that I paid for, even though I only paid access. But folks, go out there, play the games you want to play, whether it's a mobile game, whether it's a whatever game, but please just do not feed these folks extra money. Me, I have this like unwritten rule where if I'm playing a free to play game, I do my best not to spend more than what I would have paid for the game in whole. So, like, I've been playing Warframe for years. I still don't think I've spent $60 on it yet.
Hmm.
Um, but I have spent money in Warframe. I'll, I'm not gonna Call of Duty. I've spent money. I think, funny enough, even though I like Battlefield way more than Call of Duty, I don't think I've ever spent money in Battlefield outside of buying DLC. Like in terms of like currency, I wonder if the new Battlefield's gonna have a battle pass. I think it is.
Have the previous installments had battle pass?
I don't think so. Not from what I remember, unless I'm just completely oblivious. I don't remember there
Well,
being battle passes.
one can hope.
One can hope, fingers crossed. But folks, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will be pushing to do this every Sunday. You'll hear me saying like and talking in circles a lot. And then you'll have Johnny Man 117 here dropping mad wisdom bombs and hitting you guys with the voice that pays the bills. Um
How about that?
yeah, it does, man. It's the golden voice. You're here. I'm gonna have you narrate my never to release album.
Oh
Um
gosh.
but I want you guys to make sure to go and hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and then make sure to go and check out. We finally hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, and we're doing a giveaway here at Level One Gaming. We're going to be giving away a 12-month game, one 12-month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate code to one lucky winner. And you just got to follow the instructions. It'll link you to an article and walk you through all the fun steps and all that other business. Likes and ums. I'm Baron J67. Johnny, you got anything you wanna send the good folks off with?
Yeah, I have something to leave you guys with. Much like Baron said, we vote with our dollar. So if you see a developer getting a little bit out of control, you gotta make your voice heard, but don't pay them, you know. They only follow the money. And if enough people don't buy into their little scheme, the quicker they'll reform.
Yeah, man. Like, just don't fall trap to it, and get on social media and shame them. Like, let them know where they're messing up. We got to do more of that. It makes things happen. It makes things change. Um, but yes, this has been StarCrossed Gamers. The first episode rolled over here at Level One Gaming, so we'll go ahead and call this Level One for StarCrossed Gamers.
Mhm.
Basically, a soft reset, a rebrand. You know how that goes. But I'm Baron J67.
I am Johnny,
It's been real. Much love. Appreciate you guys.
as always.